Hey everyone, today I wanted to kind of share with you something I've been using for quite a while really, just to help with developing film. When developing film I always find it really stressful to remember what's what and what to do next. Even though I've done it loads and loads of times, it's just so much easier I feel if you have it all written down. And the thing about having it all written down is even then it's not as easy as it could be. So I went on the search to see if there's actually an app that could deal with that for you, and put timers in for you and just do the whole process for you and tell you what to do. And there is one. It's called Darkroom Lab Timer, and it's on the Play Store. I'm not sure if it's on the Apple Store. I'll check that and put that in probably here. But it's just really great, and I've had great experience using it over these past few months. I'm just going to give you a bit of a rundown as to what it does and how it's helped me. Now, just to let you know, I'm not sponsored by this app developer at all. I'm actually just letting you know about it because I've had a real great time with it. But it does cost some money. I believe it's just under £7 right now. It was a bit cheaper when I got it, I thought, but I'd say it's definitely worth it if you're developing a lot of the time and you just don't want the hassle of having to organize yourself. It's something to consider if you want to spend the money on it. I'd say go for it because I enjoy the app a lot. There are some other ones on the App Store that I have tried out, but they just aren't as proficient, or don't do the agitation stuff, which I'll tell you about in a bit. But yeah, so upon downloading it, you'll open it up and you'll see loads and loads of presets, which is really great, because if you don't want to trawl through the information about the liquids that you're using to develop film, it's all there for you, and it's pretty accurate, I'd say. Maybe double check it with what your sheet says when you get your liquids, but mine was pretty accurate because I'm using the CS41 chemicals from Cinestill. Opened it up as a preset and it was all there with the correct timings pretty much. And I've just, ever since I've been using those chemicals, I've just increased the time every time I've developed. And it's saved for the most part. And it also has a notes section as well, so if you want to put in the notes section how many developments you've done, you can put it in there and it will save. The only thing is I've had it once delete all of the notes that I had in there, so maybe have some notes written somewhere or in another app like your notes app, just to be safe, so you know how many developments you're on. But yeah, I think that's probably an issue that they'll sort out or have sorted out. I don't know if it's just a bug for me, but yeah. So once you've loaded your preset, you can even go and edit it. So for example, I edited my agitation times just to be something that I was already doing because the timing was a bit different. And then yeah, you can basically select everything that you want to be there and everything you don't want to be there. For example, if you're not doing a rinse process, or if you don't want a timer to do that, you find doing it without a timer, you can just set that to 0 and it won't show up. Now, you may be wondering, well, why can't I just, set multiple timers in a regular timer app and be done with it? And yeah, fair enough, you can do it, but something I was really looking for was somewhere that would tell me when to agitate and how long to agitate for, because I don't want to keep looking down at my phone constantly and being like, okay, so that many seconds past this means I have to agitate. So this app does that and it's brilliant. So basically you set how often you want it to remind you to agitate, and then it makes a noise and has a little icon, and it does that for however long you've set it to agitate to, and it will repeat that over and over. And also it has a separate setting for the first initial agitation, because sometimes when you agitate initially it's longer than your continual agitation, so that's really cool. So for example, you can set a 30-second agitation initially and it will tell you to agitate from the moment you click go, 10 seconds every 30 seconds from then on, and it will just tell you every 30 seconds to agitate for 10 seconds, and it's just so simple. So this kind of went from the development process to being really stressful, me not particularly enjoying it, to it actually being pretty fun and easy to do, because all I have to do is set the app down on my phone beside me, click go, and it'll go through the process, and then when I'm ready to do the next process, click go, it'll go through it and tell me what to do. You don't even need to look down at your phone really, you can just go by the noises, because it tells you when time's nearly up and it tells you when to agitate and all of this stuff. So yeah, I'd even recommend it to people who have been developing for a long time and maybe feel that sometimes they forget when they need to agitate or forget when they need to do stuff. It's just super simple to get the process done, really. So even down to the settings section, it's really modular. You can click what you want on and what you want off. You don't have to have the noise if you don't want it, and you can get it to tell you when it's about to finish, or you can get it not to tell you when it's about to finish. And yeah, it's just really intuitive, and yeah, I'd recommend it, to be honest, if you're developing lots, like I've said before. So another thing, other than the notes disappearing, which I've only had happen once, would be maybe the UI needs to kind of maybe a bit of a better redesign, perhaps. I guess I feel that like the individual timers for each section could just maybe be a bit bigger, or have a nicer design so you can see more clearly how much time you have left and how much time you don't. They're kind of small. It's all crammed into there, and there's this massive white space that could be used so it's just on your screen and you don't have to squint to look at it. Yeah, but other than that, there's like kind of my major issues with it, but as I said, it's definitely worth a buy if you're looking for something to make your development process easy. There's basically no videos about this app or other developing apps, so I thought I'd chuck this one out there because I had a great experience with it. But before I go, if you're based in the UK and you're looking to buy film somewhere, please feel free to check out One Stop Film Shop. It's an online film shop I started up in February. It's a passion project basically. It's just a load of fun to do, and I just wanted to make film as accessible as possible to people in the UK. So yeah, please feel free to check out the website. It's onestopfilmshop.co.uk, and I've got 10% off going on at the moment if you spend 20 quid or more. So feel free to check out the website and buy some film if you need some. So that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.